We all do it. We start a new hobby, language learning for example, and instead of actually starting to learn the language, we learn how to learn languages. And it's stupid when it sounds like that, but we all do it. And then we get into a massive rabbit hole of, oh, this is what this person says about language learning, this is what this person says about language learning, or this is how this person learns languages, and suddenly you've got all these different opinions, and then actually you spent about a week or two learning how to learn languages, but you haven't actually started learning your Spanish. That is a big issue. That is a massive, massive issue, not just in language learning, in every single hobby in the world, and it is named mental masturbation. According to Google, mental masturbation is the act of following intellectual ideas that are born out of excitement and or novelty, but offer little value to you and your real life goals. And this is something we need to stop doing. We need to stop doing it, and you just need to start learning your new hobby. Start learning the language. The reason I keep saying new hobbies is because I want this to be a video not just about language learning. I know this channel is all about language learning, and I also want to bring it into other things as well, but this video, I want it to be about everything. The danger with it is that you genuinely feel like you're making progress in whatever you want to learn. But as much as you're learning how to learn, and that can still add some value, and it can really set you up well, if you spend too long on this, it does become a waste of time, and it will be much, much more efficient to just start. So why do we do it? Even if we understand the concept of mental masturbation, why do we watch videos on how to learn? As humans, why do we do it? And in my opinion, it's because of a fear of starting. You see, whether it's starting a new diet, whether it's starting a new skill, going to your first salsa class, whatever, there's always that fear of looking like the beginner. There's always that fear of being bad in the beginning. And no matter what you do, you're going to be bad in the beginning. And by learning these videos, learning how to learn, it means when you do start, it feels like you have an idea of what you're doing, and so you won't look too bad when you do your first lesson, so forth. And in the end, you watch so many of these videos of learning how to learn that it wastes a lot of time, and it wastes a lot of efficiency time. Yes, it can help, but it won't help as much as just actually doing the action, actually starting the hobby, actually doing the diet, etc. In fact, dieting is a really, really good example. Watching videos on how to diet is not going to make you lose weight at all. Watching videos on the best exercises to do are not going to gain you muscle at all. Whereas watching videos on how to learn a language can help your methods and whatever, but when it comes to stuff like dieting and exercise, they're helping in no way at all. Well, they may give you a little bit of information, but actually doing the action of losing weight is doing nothing. And coming back to the idea of language learning, when you've got channels like Steve Kaufman and stuff like this, these people can be incredibly, incredibly helpful, especially for the big questions, and I really hope to bring my channel to that helpful level as well. But depending on these videos, in the beginning for your language learning, not useful. Watching these videos every now and then when there's a bit of curiosity, when you want to know something, if there's a video title that you go, okay, that's interesting, and you maybe watch it for the day, but you don't go in this massive loophole and do it instead of your studying time, then it's fine. But if you do spend your time learning how to learn instead of actually learning and count that as your studying time, then it's not working. It's like when you're at school and the first thing they teach you is how to revise, and you learn how to revise, but you can't count that as revision time because you're not actually revising any of your stuff. But if you learn how to revise, that's useful, you've got your technique, okay, let's go. But if you constantly learn how to revise and call that revision, that's not revision, my friend. That's not revision. And it's a huge danger because it's like a mental trick, and it can make you think that you're making progress when you're actually not. The most efficient way to start a hobby is to just start now. It's better to start now than even looking on how to learn. Even just that first part of learning how to learn and learning methods, if you can discover them yourself, you're going to work out which ones work best for you. And that way you'll get the best efficiency for yourself. It is so important to just start. Also, as I've said in other videos, there's methods that work for people in fitness. There's methods that work for people in dieting or whatever. There's a whole general idea of you do this and you improve, and that works in anything, but there's little methods here and there that work for some people that don't work for others. Just like revising for school exams or whatever, there's some people who prefer visual learning, there's some people who prefer flashcards. There's some people who can just write notes, and they're like, almost like photographic memory. They know exactly what they've written. Learning works for people in so many different ways. Fitness works for people in so many different ways, and people are always going to have different goals. So it depends on so many things, to the point where you've got to work out what you want, and then you've got to do the things, and then you've got to find. Hang on a minute. You've got to find out what works best for you and what's going to be most efficient for you. And that's why starting yourself and starting at this moment in time is going to be best for your efficiency and progress in anything at all. So I hope this video really clears things up. I hope you come from this video and don't go and watch how to learn whatever you want to learn. I hope you just get started with it, because I promise you that is going to be the best thing for you. So thank you, everybody. If you are interested in language learning, anything like that, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be a lot of language learning stuff. I just wanted to make this video about everything. Although I can imagine a lot of people who will be watching it will be applying it to their language learning journey. And yeah, I in the future I will be making little videos like this every now and then, away from language learning, but applied to it. And yeah, I just want to try out all the things that I'm interested in, and shove them forward, and kind of try and show my philosophy and way for learning on this channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. До свидания. I don't even speak Russian. Why did I do that?